Hey guys, Zix here. Time for another episode of Minesaga Skyblock. Today we're going to get a little more advanced. We're going to build a bigger, better, badder farm. First, eat these. Oh, no. What I had? Where did I put them? Oh darn it, here we go again. There they are. I almost cut it out. We're not going to use that many, but for the purposes of this episode, we're going to need some of them. First things first, this setup is now going to go away. And my advice to you is the second you have 501 or more spawners is when this setup's going to go away. And you can go ahead and you can just blow up this whole stinking thing. Just goodbye. You say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello. Anyhow, I'm going to break this down and be right back. And we are back. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to find the dead center of a chunk. Of 4 chunks, I'm sorry. Dead center of 4 chunks. This is going to be our AFK spot. Now, a little bit of talky talk to explain what we're doing here. In previous iterations, it was smart to keep all of your stuff in one chunk. Spawning, loading, all of that good stuff. But lately, it has been determined that if you have them spawning in one chunk... Ooh, you hear that thunder? You have them spawning in... What's raining really bad by me? If you have them spawning in one chunk, they're all going to update to each other. So if I have 1,000 spawners, right? Here. Now there's 1,000 spawners in this chunk. When all of the way down, as they're spawning, they're going to add to that stack of villagers on the way down instead of starting a new stack. And why do we not want that? Let's see if we can get an example. Nope, still 503. It will happen, especially as our farm gets bigger. Why do we not want that to happen? Well, there's only so much space in your hoppers. There's only so much space. And when a larger, there it goes, see that 1,006. When a larger stack dies, it's going to fill up more hopper space at any given time. You don't want that. You want to fill up less hopper space at any given time to make room for more. Down they go. We're still going to kill them in the same chunk. As a matter of fact, I think we can actually reach that from here. To be fair, yeah, we certainly can. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and move it closer anyway, just because. And we're going to go up a little bit too. Remember what I said in the previous episode. Let's at least do it diagonal from the edge there. Oh yeah. At least 107 blocks. At least 107 blocks. You don't want to be less than 107. 1, 2, 3. Go up. We'll match that Y. Boop. Hey, I did not tell you to do that. Is that the right pick? It is the right pick. Last thing I want to do is throw away 500 spawners. You're going to be standing there. Technically, you only need to do this with... Oops, too high. I would love to see 2 stacks of 500 spawn at the same time. I would love to see that. I heard him as he was falling. Let's see if we can get that to happen. There's 1. There's 2. See that? 2 separate stacks of villagers. That is what we want to see. However, we want them to die in one chunk. We do not want them to die. As a matter of fact, you're going to be standing up here so you can load all 4 spawners. We'll break this. We want them all to die in the same chunk because we don't want to use up hopper space. Now a lot of And I'm going to explain that a little bit further as to what I mean. I don't want to waste hopper space is the actual thing I meant to say. A lot of people argue that you want to kill them in several chunks, and I have this discussion all of the time. Like every stinking round, I have this discussion to where no, you need to kill them in multiple chunks. I tested it; it works. You're wrong. You're wrong. Now maybe wait, no, this is wrong too. We want to go up. Whatever. We want to go. There we go. Hold on. Don't mind me. Okay. Again, you want to optimize hopper space. Of course, now these are not at the same level, but whatever. You want to optimize hopper space. You're only going to have a limited amount of hoppers. And when villagers die, they're going to fill up the hoppers in that chunk. But if you have your hoppers split up on multiple chunks, they're going to overflow the hoppers in this chunk, while the hoppers over here are empty. And that's why you do not kill them in separate chunks. We want to kill them in the same chunks. Now, I have built this water thing before. So I don't know how much I really want to show this, because it's a very simple design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Technically, we only need to make it big enough to handle what we've got here. But I'm going to go ahead. Please don't let me leave fast place on. Remind me. Remind me to turn off fast place. Then it'll be your fault when I don't turn it off, okay? Okay. We're just going to fill this in. Many of you guys may not have fast place, but it's actually quite easy to get. So quit crying and get it. Quit crying and get it. You just get it. Here, point shot. Faster place. 100, 200, 300. My advice is to skip to fast place 3. Don't even bother with 1 and 2. Skip to fast place 3. 400 points is not hard to get at all. Even if it takes you a couple of weeks. Let's turn fast place off. Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate it. Love you guys. And we're going to go up a lip. Of course, we're too low over there. I knew that was going to happen. It's all right. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I let it happen. Whoa, flying. Falling, really. Oh. Pop. Then we're going to come out 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to finish this layer because this is the only layer we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll come back and then we'll finish this thing. And we are back. Okay, that is big enough. That is plenty big. It doesn't look like I counted right, though, does it? That's it. Oh, we're good. We're a square. We're good. We're good. Now we're going to do a lip around. Actually, a double lip. Like so. Yes. Right. And we're going to do this all the way around. I don't have enough cobble. Shop. Cobble. Just buy too much. I can afford it. Also, some of you may have noticed, go off topic here while we're building this, we have reclaimed is top 1. Top 1, we have reclaimed is top 1. A lot of rumors going around that we received money to do it. That is not true. It's not true. We earned it ourselves. We were not carried, hence the name not carried. What we did, while everyone thought we had kind of thrown in the towel and kind of given up, that was kind of a smokescreen. I mean, it didn't really take much to realize that, but yeah, we weren't quitting. Okay, next. For this edge here, we really only need a little lip, like a so. We don't have to go all the way. And what we're going to do... Wait a minute. I've forgotten how to do this. Hold on a second. That's right. I was right. I was doing it right. This is going to go right here. Gonna get our water. Yeah. Like so. And that's gonna go all the way down there. Beautiful. Build a little lip. Little little do. Little little do. Get down tonight. I think that's all I need like that, right? Yep. Like that. Ah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now the cool thing about this design, you can make this as big as you want it, as little or as big as you want it. You just have to bring this notch back and keep bringing them out 5 blocks at a time until you go the whole way. Do I have enough water? I don't think so. And so if you do multiple farms, technically you could put them all in one, but you really don't want to do that. And now the next theory that I'm going to debunk is the idea, yeah, I definitely don't, whoops, don't go there. The idea that you should do more than 4 chunks. If anybody tells you that it's wise to do more than 4 chunks, they are wrong. They are very wrong. If you do more than 4 chunks, it's going to take too long for them to die, and you're just going to be using a ton of alts. So my advice is to tell them to shut their face hole. Hello? There we go. And so now we're standing here. They're all going to spawn. They're going to go down this 2x2 hole. And you're in like Flynn. There's one thing to keep in mind. In these smaller farms, with this setup, occasionally a villager's going to get stuck on the lip here. I don't understand why or how it happens. The solution to that is honestly to add more spawners. Or make this, maybe try making it a 3x3, but I think you're going to end up with the same problem. Because what eventually is going to happen, you're going to have 10,000 hopping on the edge here, and then another villager's going to spawn and he's going to push him. It's a server thing. It's a server. I was hoping it might happen. But like I said, it's actually quite rare. I would say 1 out of every 200 spawns, maybe. As far as collection systems, whoa, with a farm this small, look at them all. We got a little party down here. With a farm this small, you don't have to worry about an advanced collection system. Now, see this spawner right here? These 2 over here are only going to connect to these 4 guys down here. They're just going to fill them up while the other chunks are adding new ones. And we technically have all of the spawners in this chunk. All the hoppers, all of the non-tiered hoppers that I have from the previous episode. Of course, you're going to use something else. And now you can do the same things as before. Drop them down a tunnel, and then you can land them on 4 hoppers, or you can just drop them into the void, or you can place another alt here to sell the stuff. That's not the purpose of this. I am going to do a collection video episode, collection video upload video version. As we get to a bigger, more advanced farm, and I'm going to go over some of the ideas that I've had, some of the ideas that were shared with me, assuming I can get permission to do so, because some of them are not exactly well known, or at least public knowledge. So I might not get permission on one of the designs. So we shall see. We shall see. But that, my friends, and of course, like before, you want to put a block on top of these to keep them from spawning on top. 1 block is all you got to do. This right here will keep them from spawning on top. Like so. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.